Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone I have missed, with a statement and with my heart, welcome to your rare encounter with me, Ayakara. Today we are gonna continue our playthrough of Detective Pikachu. I'm gonna continue the emulator here. Last time we stopped at a very nice point where the official demo of this ended. So we cleared 3 chapters, I guess. Yeah, first we were at the park, then we were at Lidwick Cave, and then we were at VCL, and now we are gonna get to chapter 4. And I guess it starts with a nice intro, so I'm gonna be quiet for a moment. We waited to hear from Inspector Holiday for a few days after Carlos was arrested.
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Good question. But they say no news is good news, so may as well chill out.
Okay.
You really worry too much. Lighten up. We came out here to clear our heads. Now you're starting to stress me out. Just look at all these bird Pokemon. Their heads are filled with nothing. What are you doing? I wasn't talking about you. Ow, Fletchling! You have a temper almost as bad as Amanda's.
Pikachu, there's something in its mouth. Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like it could be a letter. Thank you. From Mr. Baker. There's news he needs to discuss with us.
It's about time. Let's get back to the office. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you around. Me and my breadcrumbs have got somewhere to be. Hey, knock it off! Hey, I gotta go, right? No more bread for you today. Stop it!
Selkor!
Oh, well, hello there, Axie. I forgot. You love these donuts, don't you? Here you go. Enjoy.
Excel! Come on, hurry up!
My legs are shorter than yours, you know.
Mr. Baker, Inspector Holiday.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. We just finished with our interrogation of Carlos and wanted to fill you in. I know you're both anxious to hear.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Yeah, we'll be one step closer.
That's right, so let's listen up.
I don't know. Maybe it's an important clue. Holiday's butt is an important clue. Yeah. Yeah, it's still the same. I'm just gonna... I don't think there are any new clues here, so I'm just gonna talk with Inspector Holiday. Sorry to keep you waiting, Tim. I can give you a full breakdown of what we got from Carlos during his interrogation. Thank you very much. As it turns out, Carlos wasn't the only responsible for the PCR case. Apparently, he was working for someone else, and this person was giving him orders on what to do. Huh? It seems that Carlos was willing to do as he was told in exchange for funding to use on the R research. So this mysterious person is the one who ordered Carlos to deal with me? That's right. Seems like Harry's accident was all they're doing. What? He has Snake's voice. What? Even my dad's accident? But why? Until now, the reason Harry drove off the cliff was written off as driver error. But according to Carlos, Harry was being attacked by the mysterious figure right before the accident. Why would they do such a thing? Carlos says it's because Harry knew too much. My guess in the case Harry was investigating has some connection with the mysterious person. Now Carlos doesn't know who this person is. Communication was always via phone, and even the delivery of R was through proxies. They never met in person. Carlos has kept R a secret from other people in PCL, right? How did this other person find out about it? Carlos was wondering about that too. Any chance that Carlos is lying? Well, I've been on the police force a long time, and I've developed a good sense for that kind of thing, but it didn't seem like Carlos was lying. This mysterious person clearly has their own information network. Carlos has already handed over his research notes, plus the base ingredients for R. We know what they are planning. Who knows what they are planning, but they've got some very dangerous tools now. One of the base ingredients for R is the cells from a certain Pokemon. Even Carlos couldn't figure out which Pokemon though. The police are doing their own research based off Dr. Ward's. Once we have something substantial, I'll let you know. I mean, either the cells they are talking about are really just Mewtwo, because Mewtwo was in the intro sequence, or it's some kind of Pokemon that's known to rage really easily, like Mankey or its evolution. Yeah, it's Mewtwo. Okay. R is made from cells of a certain Pokemon. The reason Harry drove off the cliff is that he was being chased by the mysterious figure behind Carlos' research. Is that person somehow connected to the incident my dad was investigating? The other culprit behind the incident at PCL. This person gave Carlos orders in exchange for the funds they provided for his research. Carlos had already handed over his research data, plus the raw material used to make R. Hey, hello Vin! Glad you could drop by. Holiday. He's an inspector with Rhyme City Police. Apparently, he has something to tell me regarding the PCL incident. He's trying to figure out more about the mysterious accomplice that was working with Carlos. Carlos, the culprit behind the PCL incident, received funding from a mysterious accomplice to research R. He gave this person his research data and the Pokemon cells used to create R. Wait, he gave this person his research data? Oh, okay. So, I haven't picked up on that. I thought he got the research data and the Pokemon cells from R, from the mysterious person, but Carlos gave it away before we found out about him, I guess. So there's still another person who can create R. And R for Vin, R is a chemical that makes Pokemon go berserk. And makes them stronger and, yeah, berserk basically.
Taxi, come on, over here. Yeah, I guess not. My brilliant plan failed. Foiled again!
Yeah, it makes their eyes go red. I thought that was more of a hint for us and not so much a real thing that happens in the world. But I don't know, because it was Who's realistic? The Pikachu? What do you think about the investigation results, Mr. Baker? Yeah, it's like he's motion captured, but I don't know. I also don't know what voice I gave Mr. Baker. I think I did a generic old man voice. I certainly didn't expect you to be targeted by the same culprit that attacked Harry. Right, the mysterious figure who was behind Carlos and his activities. He or she must have felt threatened that you were looking into R. But that makes me wonder, what did Harry find out? So so you think it was because of R that my father was attacked? I think it's possible. Harry was going after the Pokemon-related incidents that have been occurring over the past 6 months. These Pokemon incidents, there are a lot of them in Rhyme City these days, aren't there? Indeed. There's something that's been on my mind ever since I received your report on PCL. What do you mean? The fact that normally docile Pokemon suddenly became hostile and violent. It fits with other Pokemon incidents too well. So you think R was used in the other incidents too? That's right. I think that's the best explanation. So the case at PCL and Harry's accident were related after all. I want to catch this person who was working with Carlos and find my father. Of course. And I'll give whatever help I can. I think his voice is a little bit mafia don or mafia old man. But maybe that's fine. I don't know the involvement of Mr. Baker. He seems a little bit shady, maybe.
Hey, Tim! Hey,
Yeah,
Tim!
that's the whole plot. He lost his
Hey, Tim!
his dad.
Tim!
It seems he suspects inspiration. Okay, bar. So the one truly responsible for the PCI case was also the one who attacked Harry. If we catch this person, maybe we can find out where my dad is. But what can we do? They didn't leave any clues behind. I've got an idea. This person has been causing incidents using R, right? So if we investigate R more, maybe we'll find out who they are and what they're up to. That makes sense. But how are we going to investigate R then? We're going to speak to the developer of R. Tim losing his dad is like this game's "Did you know Batman's parents are dead?" Yeah, it's brought up very much, but it's his whole reasoning. So, I mean that's also Batman's whole reasoning. No, he's not dead. He's just missing. He had an accident, and he wasn't at the accident at the site of the accident. He just went missing. Only his Pikachu remained. Of course, the developer would know more about R than anyone else. That's right. You know who I'm talking about? Who's the developer of R? Waltz. Emilia. Dorothy. Yeah, it was Waltz. The old head of the PCL. That's right. You've got a good memory. Waltz is the one who first developed the formula of R, so he must know something. Yeah, let's see if we can find Waltz.
Inspector, you know, we were thinking about tracking down Dr. Walls.
Oh, well, that would be a good start. In fact, we just found out where he's living. It seems that he moved to Capucci Island.
Capucci Island?
Yeah, I planned on telling you about that as soon as it was confirmed. You know, maybe you should go over there so you and Walls can have a chat.
You're sure?
Of course. I think we can trust you.
Awesome. Thank you, Inspector.
See what you can find out. One of my men, Brad McMaster, is on the island for another assignment. If anything comes up, he can help you.
Great. I'll head over right now.
Whoa, not so fast. To get to Kabuchi Island, there's only one ferry a day.
Well, if that's the case, I know just the person to help out.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Hey, Amanda.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
I can take you to the island if you'd like.
Huh?
Yeah, I have a license to drive a boat.
Really? Yes, please.
Don't worry, it'll be a smooth ride.
Why does she have an electric guitar as a jingle? Why? I don't like this. Why does she have electric guitar as her instrument? Okay. Okay. She's a bad bitch. No, she's not teenage. They are all over. They are all of age. Tim has a driver's license. He can drive a car. Even he looks like 14 or something. Yeah, I know. Letters of thanks and some flyers. Oh, and a cutout from a recent news magazine. Let's see here. Yet another explosion at PCL? Who's the hero who solved the case? Well, don't get full of yourself just because you made the news, Tim. Oh, please. You know I won't. I wanted to talk to Fletchling.
What's up?
I hope you can find Harry soon, Tim. Thanks. Nintendo are bad at making adult products in Pokemon. Yeah, I guess so. If there's anything I can do, let me know. But please, don't do anything rash, okay? Of course, sorry to make you worry. Amanda's the one who's always doing rash things. How many times does she think she's grabbed my ears? Huh. Maybe. But then again, why don't you have a car in Pokemon? He solved a lot of different cases together with Pikachu. Well, he was my partner after all. I bet he must be a great detective too. Oh, and Pikachu lost his memory, so Pikachu has amnesia from the point of the accident. So, yeah. Of course he does. The boss trusted Harry completely too. The boss is very calm and caring, and our clients all respect and trust him. That explains why his office is so pleasant. He's a friend of the boss. They met at the police academy apparently. It's so cool that they're still good friends. Yes, Inspector Holiday drops by often. Yeah, you don't have a car in Pokemon, but you have literally flying capabilities. So, and a bike. And there are cars in X and Y, I think. So, well, do you go for boat rides often? Only sometimes. I really enjoy feeling the speed. Uh-oh. I think my bad hunch might be true. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's cars in Sun and Moon also, yeah. So, let's go to Speed 2 Cruise Control. Tim, I'll get my boat ready. Do you think you could wait for me at the cafe? Sure. So, we really are going with Amanda, huh? Oh well, come on, let's go. Amanda has a need for speed.
Anyone but Amanda.
Stop being so dramatic. It was really nice of her to offer.
Easy for you to say, because you don't know what you're getting into. At least someone's happy today. What's with Ludicolo?
Yeah, I don't know. Seems happier than usual, right?
The Pokemon Carnival? What is that?
A carnival.
Whoa, that was a good guess. Yeah, the Pokemon Carnival. Ludicolo and I are really pumped.
Good
So,
guess.
what is it?
Ah, I thought you knew about it. Well, the Pokemon Carnival is the biggest festival in Rhyme City. People and Pokemon from all over the world come to it, and things can really heat up. The parade at the end is the best part. Here, we'll give you a little preview.
Somehow that performance doesn't quite sell it for me.
Oh yeah, and only Tim can hear Pikachu, so that's why the Pablo guy was a bit confused that he just guessed it. Okay, so we have Amanda. She has a license for driving a boat. Pablo. Apparently he's practicing his dance moves with Ludicolo to show off during the Pokemon Carnival. And Waltz. It's the first director of PCL and developer of R. Oops. The biggest celebration in Rhyme City. She's more cheerful than usual because the Pokemon Carnival is approaching. She's going to show off her dancing during the parade. A great detective who's like a middle-aged man, also brimming with confidence, but doesn't have the stomach for Amanda's driving. Yeah, I know. It's he just hears the gruff-ass voice, and everyone else hears Pikachu. It's funny. Oh, a little bit more info. It's a very lively festival. I can't wait. I hear it's warm the whole year round. Pablo's coffee is the best in Rhyme City. Tim, get away from the child. A random question. What would be a fitting signature move for Tornadoes? I don't know, some flying move that, yeah. I mean, there are so many moves that just are tornado, like Whirlwind, Twister, and stuff. Oh wait, You've got some sharp moves there. Ludicolo's good at dancing. Ludi! You don't know much, but you like to visit. It's a fun place, eh? Ludi! I hope you and Pablo can go someday. Have you ever participated in the Pokemon Carnival, Ludicolo? Ludicolo! They go every year without exception. Now that's what I call a commitment. Ah, today's coffee is delicious, as always. Seems a bit more tart than usual. Huh? Tart? Oh, I'm glad you noticed. Since the festival's coming up, I thought I'd make the beans dance a bit too, and ground them rougher than usual. we're heading off to Capucci Island. Do you know what kind of place it is? I hear it's a perfect island to relax on. It's supposed to be to have a beautiful lake too. Sounds like it'll be nice change of pace from Rhyme City. Ludicolo is good at dancing, isn't she? We practice every day together. I hope he's not forgetting he has a business to run. The Pokemon Carnival is the biggest festival in Rhyme City. People come from near and far to see it. Some even come from abroad. Wow, I hope you get to see it. See it? You've got to join in on some fun. I'll even be showing off my special dance. Yeah, it's hard to just say Capucci Island and not Cappuccino Island. A signature move for tornadoes would be something like what's the finishing move of Brock Lesnar? It's a I blank, but that's some kind of the F5, yeah. that would be the finishing move, the signature move for tornadoes. F5. The biggest celebration in Rhyme City. Apparently, people come from all over by ship and by plane in order to see the parade, which is the main attraction. So it seems we have two things going on. First we have to go to the island, and then we have some kind of festival.
Watch, you can learn from me. Check out my dance moves. What do you think, Tim?
Okay, let's go. And so we went to Capucci Island to ask Waltz about R. No, you can expect Pikachu to dance in the movie too.
Doesn't this feel fantastic? His boat has 400 horsepower, you know?
Yeah, I can feel that.
This is what I was worried about. Come on, Tim. Can't you tell her to slow it down? Pika.
It sounds like Pikachu's having a good time.
You know what, Amanda? Maybe you could slow this down a little bit?
What do you mean? You want to get to the island quickly, don't you? Not a problem. Let's go! This is such a lovely place.
I think I just need to feel solid ground. Pikachu, how are you doing?
Actually, I'm not doing so hot.
Nice. You two seem a bit dizzy. Is everything okay? We'll survive. Come on, Tim. Well, we'll be on our way, Amanda. Sure thing.
Come here.
Once I reach the boss to let him know we got here safely, I'll help you look for Mr. Waltz. Okay.
Now, let's go find Wall's home and gather testimony in town.
She was kind enough to take us to the island, but the trip may have traumatized Pikachu. Wingles! So all the Pokemon on the island get along pretty well, huh? Okay. You don't know? Well, let me know if you find it. Okay. think this guy has the same. Oh, maybe not. Lots of good food, huh? The island does have a lot of nature. I bet they don't need to worry about food. Well, we don't have wings, so it'll be hard for us to search from the sky.
Hey, Tim! I have to get back on that boat. Hey, any chance I can fly back with you? Oh, that was a bad idea.
I like the little interludes. If you have the Detective Pikachu amiibo, you can unlock all the interludes for each chapter you completed and watch them all without
I still feel nauseous.
without actually unlocking them.
Come on, let's go.
What? Pikachu, hold on a minute.
You helped a lot. Thank you so much.
Something smells like flowers.
Hi there. Do you like the perfume?
I'm so sorry. Stop, Pikachu.
It's all right. Spritzy makes my perfume.
Spritz! Spritz, spritz!
And the scent really is one of a kind. So, are you here as a tourist?
No, I'm looking for someone. His name is Dr. Walls. Do you know him?
I sure do. Dr. Wall's home happens to be right down this path.
Thank you so much.
Just let me know if there's anything else you need. My name is Louise.
Okay, see you later, Seth. I think I will be maybe streaming. If this is a short chapter, I will be streaming the whole chapter. If not, I will be streaming like 2 hours, like always. The island is bigger than I thought. Really?
Good girl.
Look at that expression. She looks like she's hiding something, but maybe that's just a resting bee face. Pokemon that flies. Good, I'm not the only one. A Pokemon that flies over the ocean, wherever it pleases. It's Louise's partner. Her flower-scented perfume is a special scent that's one of a kind. Oh, that's too perfect, thanks. It's one of a kind perfume. Here, why don't you have 10 ounces of it or 10 flasks of it? It also helps with headaches, stomach aches, autism, cancer. Sorry, it's not as funny, but yeah, MLMs are horrible. There are there are a lot of wooden boxes piled here. They all have delivery notice on them. They must have come here by boat. Hey there! Doing some sightseeing? If you need any baggage carried, leave it to Timber Transport. What is Timber Transport? Oh, we are the delivery service of this island. We get packages by boat and then deliver them to where they need to go. I see. Well, normally we work as carpenters, but since this island is kind of isolated and hard to get around, I figure there's another way my team and I could help out. Interesting. This is the first time I've been to Capucci Island, but it's a very beautiful place. Isn't it? It's warm year-round, and the food here is also delicious. A great place to have a vacation. Ah, I see. You're here to visit Mr. Waltz. Is there a problem? Oh no, not really. It's just he can be a bit stubborn sometimes, and I'd try to keep him in a good mood if I were you. Oh, was that a threat? Luis is the development team leader for a resort company. Wow, so she's pretty important. The chief of timber transport. The chief and 2 timber deliver packages to come to the island. It says it's a bulletin board for timber transport. It has records of collected packages, work reports, and so on. Timber! Oh, timber. Don't see them every day. I don't think I've ever seen one in Rhyme City. What's the square lock they are holding? Brr. It says that when it's off work, it trains itself using this square lock. It must be a really strong Pokemon then. There's a good area to train in, huh? Maybe I should train so that I can use Thunderbolt. Oh yeah, and Pikachu also can't use any moves. He tried Thunderbolt once and he tried Quick Attack once. It was hilarious. You don't know, huh? Seems like Waltz doesn't interact much with others here. I heard that things got pretty crazy after the PCL explosion. Maybe he's just trying to avoid being noticed. Yeah, maybe Pikachu is useless, but I think the Pikachu in the anime in the beginning was also pretty weak. It just got supercharged when he got to the windmill thing and the dynamo windmill and the PCL was the last case. It was a research lab where they were researching Pokemon, and the lab was rebuilt once because it exploded once, and we found out that hello Tangela, and we found out that one of the researchers there found out about this R stuff, this chemical, and now we are on the case now we are trying to find the original creator of R. So that's our clue. Its dream is to be able to carry the bigger square locks. Alright everyone, time to get back to work. Look at him go. Huh. There's a monument of some kind. Huh. It's got some kind of design carved into it. It definitely looks old anyway. Look around it, though. It's kept very clean. It must be something very important to the island people. Aww. Azumarill. No, I talked over it. It's okay. I'm talking again to it. Now we have the official pronunciation of this Pokemon.
Azumarill.
Did that help? It was like Azumarill. Azumarill?
Azumarill.
Azumari. Oh, because it only says part of the name, but it's Azumarill, not Azumarill.
Azumarill.
Azumarill. Okay. I hope that cleared some confusion. You don't really know the people in town? Oh, never mind then. You were wounded at the lake, but people rescued you? Huh? That's good to hear. Aww. This is a very nice island. I hope you have a relaxing time here. It's a peaceful, calm little island. Although strange things have started happening ever since the lake started getting heavy fog. Okay. I'm sorry, but I've never really spoken much to Mr. Waltz. It seems like Waltz doesn't really interact with other townspeople. Yeah. Hand gestures. Oh, that thing. I mean, the first few Pokemon didn't have hand gestures because the hands were just 1 pixel. I thought this Pokemon collapsed on the ground covered in wounds. I think it's one of the Pokemon that lived at the lake, but... what could have happened?
Azumarill.
Why isn't here an option to ask what happened? There's a flag with a triangle mark. There's a flag with a X mark. With a, I know, but I've noticed it in the past few games where they just lift their hands and waggle them. I kinda love it. Yeah, it's... idle animations is a thing, and talking animations is another thing, and it's not yet... I mean, it would look bad if they really had more voice acting, but it's fine when you can just read it at your own pace and they just do stuff with their hands. Something I can do for you? He used to take walks around the lake all the time, but we haven't seen him since the fog came in. The fog? Interesting. It's a beautiful island, just full of nature. I was born and raised here, you know? Yeah, it's better than just the standard idle animation. Aww. Ducklet.
Something's wrong with that Pokemon.
No, I think it's injured.
Hey, are you alright?
We need to get it some help.
Hey, what are you doing?
What?
Get away from Ducklet! Aw, you poor thing. This could sting just a little. There you go. All better. Another one injured. That's really weird.
You saved it. I guess you live on this island? I'm Tim, and this is...
Pikachu, nice to meet you.
Hey, my name's Milo.
I'm so glad you were here to help.
Well, that's a Pokemon Ranger's job, you know.
Really? What's that?
You don't know? Pokemon Rangers help Pokemon, and we protect nature.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah,
but I'm just an apprentice for now.
An apprentice?
So Milo, we're looking for a man named Dr. Walls.
Why are you looking for him? Don't tell me you're with those other guys, are you?
What other guys?
Oh, never mind that. I'll take you to him. This way.
Yeah, that ducklet was very happy after it got the potion. I'm not good enough to know if it was a normal potion or a super potion or a hyper potion. It was pink. Are we hiding another M&M? Don't think I've seen you before. Where are you from? Only thing this place has got going for it is the ocean. If you came here from the city expecting an adventure, you might be disappointed. Hyper potion. Okay, thanks. I've heard he's the main reason why the plans to build the resort here aren't moving forward. I wish he'd stay out of the way. Seems like Ward isn't too popular among the town's residents. Milo, a boy training to be a Pokemon Ranger. Apparently, Waltz has been teaching him all about various Pokemon. Timber. It's a very strong Pokemon. It helps out with the construction and package delivery in order to train itself. Azumarill. A Pokemon characterized by its long ears. It was hurt at the lake, but it was rescued by the people on the island. Milo came to its rescue when it was lying on the ground wounded.
A beautiful sky, a gorgeous blue ocean, nature all around, and yet, standing beside me, Tim, where's the romance?
Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's very... It's very lonely, it seems. Looks like your wound is all better. What exactly happened? You were injured at the lake, but you couldn't see what exactly happened because of the fog? It's weird. It's weird there would be so much fog when the water is so nice out here. There's a flag with a square mark. Somehow a fog and Pokemon reminds me just of the one Pokemon episode where there was a really big Dragonite that was just a really big monster and it was hiding in a fog. So maybe it's a Dragonite. I don't think so.
What's up?
Ward's home is just ahead. Seems like Ducklet is doing a lot better. Yeah, what a relief. It's all thanks to this potion Ward's made for me. Do you always carry a potion with you? Yeah, ever since the fog started coming in from the lake. I've noted more and more injured Pokemon, so I carry it around with me. I see. It must be worrisome. Are you friendly with Waltz, Milo? Yeah, he's teaching me all about Pokemon. Waltz is a prominent figure in Pokemon research after all. There are some people who say bad things about him, but I know he means well. Capucci Island has a lot of Pokemon that you'd never see in Rhyme City. Walt said it was really fascinating. I'm looking forward to what Pokemon we'll be able to meet. A lot of wounded Pokemon have been found since the fog started to appear around the lake. Do we have a timeline? Do we know when the fog started appearing? Did I miss that? I don't know. I always like to keep a timeline in my head so I can match up different events. Huh. Ooh.
This is where Dr. Walls lives. Oh, maybe he has a guest. Dr. Walls!
That's an impressive Pokemon.
Yeah. Hey, you look strong. What's wrong with you?
Pikachu, let's get going.
Zapdogo.
Showing off its electricity trying to
Excuse me. What?
Stop pulling so hard. You're hurting me.
Let go of Dr. Walls!
It's all right. Calm down. I'm a police officer, son, and this man has done something very wrong.
That must be him. That's Holiday's man.
Move aside.
I won't! He didn't do anything wrong!
I am very sorry. I'm afraid he has you fooled. I have testimony from a reliable source that this man is often seen at the lake. Not to mention he has a previous record. Therefore, he's got to be the culprit.
You're wrong! Dr. Walls is...
Milo, please, no more. I don't want you to worry about me.
See that? Practically a confession.
Okay, that guy.
It's not true!
Excuse me, sir. You can't say he's guilty based on that.
What? I'd appreciate amateurs staying out of this.
I'm not an amateur. Officer, I'm a detective.
Right on.
A detective? Well, now that's a different story. Then I insist that you stay out of official police business.
So, forcing your opinion on someone without evidence is police business?
Stay out of it.
If I find proof that he isn't the culprit, will you change your mind?
You can do as you please, but I'm taking Walls with me on the next ferry off of this island.
What's with this attitude? Lighten up. Before we can get any information out of Walls, we need to solve this case.
It's funny. Last stream, in the last case, Waltz was made up as this evil dude that created this thing. I mean, okay, he wrote in this report that he just wanted to make a universal medicine for all Pokemon, but then he created this R stuff, and if I remember correctly, somehow someone wanted it and he sold it. Oh no, that was Carlos. That was Carlos' report. So yeah, maybe Waltz was really on the hunt for a universal Pokemon medicine and accidentally stumbled upon R, and Carlos made it bad. So yeah. Well, now sounds like a rookie is getting a hang of how we do things. Let's talk to Brad about the case first. Brad, could you tell us more about the case Waltz is involved in? Oh god, now I have to do a voice for him. I suppose it can't hurt. You do know about the Fox situation, don't you? The fog situation? From about a week ago. A heavy fog has covered the lake and surrounding area. This has never happened before, apparently. Ah, I seem to recall Milo mentioning that too. Around the same time, Pokemon from the lake started fleeing to town, all wounded in some way or another. Don't tell me you think Walt is responsible for all of that. Of course I do. I've even gathered information that Walt is capturing Pokemon of the lake and conducting strange experiments on them. That's not true. I think I'll go to see for myself what's going on at the lake. Do whatever you want. Also, I should warn you, the bridge to the lake has collapsed. What? Well, best of luck to you anyway. Yeah, it's just he has rumors and he has his previous involvement with R, so
First off, we need to get to the lake. The bridge may be broken, but I'll bet you there's another way.
No, I don't think the policeman is the culprit. That would be I don't know. That would feel weird. He's amateurish, I think. So yeah, as we said, yeah, it's too obvious. In the last case, we had a guy that was super shady, and he was all right in the end. So the last guy wanted to put Pikachu in a vet for a few months, just to observe how it would affect him. We need to get to the lake in order to investigate the fog situation. How can we get there without using a bridge? Okay. Brad. He's a lieutenant with Rhyme City Police. Does not think highly of detectives. He has made up his mind that Waltz is the culprit of the fog situation. The first director of PCL and developer of R. Suspected of being the culprit for the fog situation. Yeah, it's also of note that both Pokemon we know that were affected by... Wait. Before I complete the sentence... Yeah, it's flying water type. Yeah, both Pokemon were water type, so maybe that's interesting. Maybe that's a thing. The strange situation surrounding Capucci Island from a week ago. So it's going on for a week. But Professor Waltz is living here for longer than a week. Why would it start now? And also, Brad was sent here because of the fog situation, so sounds weird that he would be the culprit. At the same time, the lake was covered in fog. Wounded Pokemon started fleeing from the lake and coming into town. According to townspeople, the bridge to the lake is broken. It looks like we'll have to find another way. So okay, my hunch now is that the culprit is Louise, and the motive is to fabricate a situation where Waltz would be the prime suspect, so she can get Waltz off the island and has free reign of development stuff and building her resort and stuff. And Waltz doesn't want it because I think maybe there are rare Pokemon here and the resort would drive them off. So that's my hunch of the situation without any evidence and stuff. Manectric. It's Brad's partner. It doesn't get along at all with Pikachu. Wait a minute. What? Why is there such a small aquarium? Are there Pokemon that are this small? Or are there normal animal fish? It's strange. Is Wishy-Washy small? Maybe. Maybe it's... maybe it will be explained. Waltz can't be the culprit. What Brad's saying isn't true. Waltz can't be the culprit. He cares more than anyone about the wounded Pokemon. Milo. I've got to prove that to everyone that Waltz isn't guilty. It must have been broken when the wounded Pokemon escaped from the lake. Is there another way to get to the lake? Well... Seems like he knows something, but maybe he doesn't want to say anything around Brad. Let's head outside. Yeah. Oh, 20 centimeters. 20 centimeters is still big for a house fish, and it would be still like the pump down there. That would be maybe 20 centimeters wide, or maybe that's 30. It's a bit hard to guess. But yeah, there could be one or two Wishy-Washy in there. But I don't think it would be nice and they would cry all the time. There's no need. Oh, I exhausted my old man voices. There's no need. There's no need to try and protect me. I'm not the culprit. I think that's too exhausting for me to do that voice. I'm just doing a I don't know, deeper voice. I'm not the culprit. The reason I've been going to the lake is to gather ingredients for potions. Did you explain that, Brad? And what good would that do? People only believe what they want to believe. If only the mist would clear, we could ask to have the bridge fixed. But there's little we can do if we know the cause. If we don't know the cause. My name is Brad McMaster. I'm lieutenant in the Rhyme City Police Department. What an unpleasant guy. Is he really one of Holiday's men? About a week ago, some sort of fog started occurring around the lake. Since then, people have been finding wounded Pokemon around town. The bridge to the lake is destroyed, so there's no way to investigate the area. It must be Walt's doing, to impede our investigation. And I'm willing to bet that Waltz is the cause of the wounded Pokemon too. He must be doing some sort of strange research. You can't just make all that up. Waltz caused huge problem at PCL 10 years ago. I think it's natural to consider him our prime suspect.
Hello?
Hey Tim, there's a bridge over there. I think Brad had said it had collapsed, but maybe you should take a look. There's a flood with a circle mark. Oh. Oh! It's Tropius! This is a Pokemon, right? It looks like a tree. It's a big boy, Tropius. It says it can fly with the leaves on its back. How interesting. Huh? You're giving us the fruit on your neck? Wow! That smells good. I could eat a whole bucket of these. Aww.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
We found it wandering around. Walt's home.
Hey, Tim! Tim! Tim, look! Look what it just gave me! This is delicious! Tim! Water! Give me some water!
And he's dead. Game over. Yeah, the fog is making things so damp. My perfect fur is all soggy now. It's so weird to think people eat those. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's weird. I mean, it's still a plant. I mean, kinda. Proud that Louise is your partner, huh? Yeah, I can imagine. Welcome back, says. Yeah, people eat Tropius bananas. At least, Pikachu did. Oh, there's Louise. Man, she smells good. What brings you here? Oh, I saw the police and just got a bit worried. Oh, I see. I didn't realize there was so much going on at the lake. Yeah. Wouldn't happen to know anything about the whole incident, would you? Hey, welcome, Edison. Not really, no. I don't think I'll be much help. I was off the island for a bit because of work. I see. They said the bridge to the lake has collapsed. Better stay away from now. For now, I think. Huh. So Brad was right about this. About one thing.
Hey, Tim, listen to me. Did you know that I can use the move Fly?
Sure.
You think this is all just a joke? Guess what? You can do it too. For a detective, it has a different meaning. The move fly means letting your ideas take flight.
Oh, okay. Oh! Look, it's thingy, what's it called? Surskit's evolution. Masquerain.
Hey, hello?
No, it's Masquerain. Hey Tim, did you see something over there? Huh? Gengar was in the last. No, Gengar was in the last. It's not Gengar again, it's not always Gengar. Huh? No way! The fog is too thick. I can hardly see anything. Don't tell me I'm right. I'm just guessing. Let me experience it. I could have sworn someone was watching us. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Yeah. If Pikachu could use fly, we could just fly over this. Right. Tropius can use fly. Good point. Huh. I know. You're the detective that solved the PCL case, right? Oh, you're quite the celebrity now. Hey, don't make fun of me. I was thinking. This was a boring island, but if you're here, maybe something interesting will happen. He's not a bad person, but he's not very flexible in his thinking. He might find it hard to get promotions being like that. I see. Oops. Don't tell anyone I said that, okay? The lieutenant can hold a grudge. Am I the only one who thinks this guy probably won't get promoted anytime soon either? The bridge has fallen down and can't be crossed. Wait until the fog clears. So, detective, do you think Waltz is the culprit? No, there's no evidence, so I can't say. You're cautious, aren't you? I can't go against Lieutenant Brett's orders, but if there's anything I can help with, let me know. What can I do for you? The lieutenant is very dedicated to his work. He works passionately to bring peace to Rhyme City. I guess he's not a bad guy. The bridge ahead has collapsed. The area is unsafe, so it would be best for you to stay away. Waz is suspected of being the perpetrator of the fog mystery. Lieutenant Brett seems to be intent on finding proof before the boat leaves. This means we can't dilly-dally. I made the voice too similar. The bridge is broken, and it looks like it's going to stay that way for a while. I guess we don't have a choice. Let's head back to town and ask around to see if there's another way to the lake. Rhyme City, more like Crime City. Oh! Tim, wait up! What's up, Milo? Actually, there's a way you can get to the lake. Huh? Really? I heard about it when I was a kid. There's a secret path that leads to the lake, somewhere on this island. I see. I hope we can find some hint as to where it is. Apparently, they always took something with them when they went through the secret path. Maybe a hint is hidden in there? Something, huh? For the time being, let's ask people who seem like they like they know about not a lot about the island. I agree. Thanks, Milo. So I'm guessing it will be here. Because it looks like a pass. We found out that there's a path that leads to the lake somewhere on this island. When people wanted to use the secret path, they always took a certain thing along with them. Did you come from the lake, Ducklet? Quack. But how did you get here when the bridge is down? Maybe through the secret path or... Quack? Oh, you just swam down from the lake, huh? I wonder, does Ducklet's injury have anything to do with the case? Quack? It says it doesn't remember how it got hurt very well. So I want to talk to Azumarill again. Azumarill? No, I don't think it's underwater. Humans can't really stay underwater for that long. You were attacked by something at the lake. If you don't remember, that's fine. Sorry to remind you of that scary thing. Don't worry. We get the one responsible for this. I mean, old dude could know something. What do you want to know? The secret path? I know I've heard that somewhere, but what was it about? I've been hearing strange rumors ever since the fog started coming in around the lake. What kind of rumors? Something about a monster with huge eyes appearing. What? All I'm saying is, watch yourself if you plan on heading up to the lake. Apparently something happened at the lake. So again, in this world, in this region, somehow most people have a partner Pokemon. Which is always interesting. But I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up again. Because most NPCs, unimportant NPCs that don't have a name, don't have a partner Pokemon. Like, this is not her partner Pokemon, this is just a Pokemon she rescued. But I think, I don't know if these are his partner Pokemon.
What is it?
Once I've contacted the boss, I'll give you a hand, okay? I checked everywhere I could think of. I checked everywhere I could think of to see if we had some information on where he lives, but I couldn't find a thing. It sounds like he took the most heat for the explosion incident at PCL. It doesn't surprise me that he wouldn't want to be found. This is my first time here too, actually. It's a very beautiful island, isn't it? You like this, Sorel? I swear, I don't understand you two. You're right, the air here is really clean.
Come here.
Maybe the Wingull know about the secret path? Look for it from the sky? I hope you realize our arms aren't wings. Okay, I think Wingull are a bit dumb. The fog is so thick that even you can't get closer. I wonder what the cause is. Yeah, I mean, we still don't know what causes the fog or what causes the wound, causes to wound the Pokemon. Or yeah. So that's still a mystery. Oh, I didn't speak to the guy. It's more fun to talk to the Pokemon. Got something you wanna ask me? A secret pass, huh? Can't say I've heard about it. Well, that's that. Let's ask the others. I don't know. I do know there's been a thick fog covering the area since about a week ago. Then again, the only people who went up there were the old folks anyway. I guess the younger townspeople don't really have a reason to go to the lake, huh? Why not? That doesn't make much sense to me. What's wrong? A secret pass? I feel like I've heard that mentioned before. I'm sorry. I don't think it'll come back to me anytime soon. I think that's a surfer dude, but still, I mean, you can still have very fun activities at a lake. You don't, even if you have the ocean right in front of you. Nobody really knows why the lake has been suddenly covered by a thick fog. I feel like my accent is a bit weird. I think when I say thick fog, it sounds like that. But I don't know. It's not like the weather is bad or anything. So what could be the cause? Okay, sorry. Sounds like something strange is happening at the lake. I mean, Detective Pikachu is PG signaling. They have one fuck, one swear word free, don't they? I don't know, but we'd better check it out. Okay, so I talked to all these guys. Except the Timberers. Maybe the Timberers can help repair the bridge, but also only if the... The chief told us not to go near the lake when the fog comes in, huh? He just doesn't want you to get hurt. Brr. You want to train even more at the secret pass? Not sure that's what it's for. No. That guy? Oh, as you grow older, you switch to larger locks, huh? They really do like training, don't they? You want to check it out? If the wood there is good for training? There's such a thing as good wood for training? Brr. It doesn't say. It says it doesn't like the fog, since it can't see very well in it, and the fog hides its smells too. I wonder what's causing the fog anyway. Ah, so the fog also hides smells.
Hey, Tim, listen to me. Did you know
Okay,
that I can use...
we already want this. I just randomly press a button to get a funny interlude. Okay, then I'm guessing maybe Tropius knows a bit more about secret paths. Hello Froggy! Good, glad to see you. Why do you hate the design of the protagonist? I mean, I guess you mean Tim and not the Pikachu. It says it takes walks around here a lot, but it's never seen anything like it. I see. Well, thanks anyway. And we could just ask the guy, Mr. Wards. Yeah, I get what you mean. He looks too average. There's no need to protect. There's no need for you to try and protect me. Yeah. But I mean... Yeah, no, you're right. Most characters are better design-wise. This guy is lanky and has a stupid hairdo, and the old dude is one of the few old dudes. Yeah, I understand. But then again, I think in this game the Pokemon are the real stars. So the Detective Pikachu is the real protagonist, and all the Pokemon are very good designs already, so he's just a stand-in for us. Yeah, I may have talked to everybody. Right, that's what he reminds me of. Marco from Star vs. Force of Evil. Interesting. I must have missed someone. I've spoken to those. Did I speak to him? No, I didn't. But I forgot what voice I gave him. Oh, I remember going through that path as a kid. We used to have lake festivals here back in the day. We'd all go to the lake through the secret path to participate. This was way before we built a bridge, of course. Oh, I see. When the day of the festival came around, the grown-ups would pass out scrolls and to all the kids. Those scrolls would have riddles on them, and that would help them get through the path. You wouldn't have happened to have one of those scrolls, would you? No, sorry. This is from way back when I was a kid. But the old man who used to hand out the scrolls might still have some lying around. Then again, he might not even remember any of this. A scroll, huh? Well, it's the only lead we have. Let's go ask the old man in town. Can't say I remember what the scroll said. I do remember that we had to solve some sort of riddle to get through secret path, so the old man in town should know more about this. Alright, let's check it out, Tim. I guess it would be difficult to fix the bridge while the fog is still heavy. Yeah, probably a bad idea. The fog is so thick we wouldn't be able to see what we are doing. I guess the secret path or whatever is our only hope of getting to the lake. Alright. Yeah, Milo has some strange fashion sense, but at least he stands out. Oh man. I just want to pronounce this correctly.
There are times when cautious effort is needed the most, you know?
What's up?
I've heard that there's a secret path that leads to the lake somewhere on this island. Maybe the grown-ups will know something. Okay. So now we have information, festival. The festival at the lake, it was held at Capucci Island. People had to take the secret path to get there. They had to go to the lake. Old man. What do you want to know? The chief of Timber Transport told us you might have a scroll that had information about the secret path. The scrolls, of course! Now remember. I used to hand them out to the children when we were about to have our lake festival. They were so excited. They would always call the old road to the lake the secret path. We're also trying to get to the lake. Do you think you can let us see the scroll? You're a bit too old, but you want to take on our little trial? Well, of course. I'm so happy you're interested in our culture. Wait a moment. Let me go get the scroll for you. This is the scroll I was talking about. Go on, take it with you. Thank you very much. Scroll. Alright. Thank you very much for giving us the scroll. Oh, don't mention it. Our island festival is an important part of our culture here. You young folk should learn all about our little island. There are 3 pictures and then some sort of instructions written on it. Is this a clue to the secret path? I imagine so. But first, we need to actually find the secret path. Oh, sorry. Sorry, forgot about that bit. Listen closely now. The 2 scales will guide you to the secret path. Remember that. The 2 scales? What do you mean? Ho ho ho! If I told you that, it wouldn't be a challenge now, would it? Finding the path is the first step. Well, good luck out there! I guess we don't have a choice. We'll have to figure out what the 2 scales mean and to find the path for ourselves.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
The scroll gives us
Hey, Tim! Tim!
information of the secret path.
Tim!
The secret path the old man mentioned has to be on this island somewhere. Let me know if you find anything that might be a clue. Let's give it a try. Say something to me. What? I don't see anything around here that has to do anything with the secret path. If you find anything, let me know. Okay. So now we have a different mode. So... What? Oh, he's just very slow. What is this thing? This monument. What's up, Tim? Something catch your eye? Look at this Pikachu. The design that's been carved into the monument. Doesn't it look like a scale? Now that you mention it. Oh, of course. The number of scales carved into the monument is a clue. This is the clue we are looking for. The entrance to the secret path has 2 scales. And this monument has 3 scales. So this isn't the right one. There must be monuments in other places. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to Detective Pikachu, the movie. That's why I'm playing the game, to get more hype. Okay, so we did see some other monuments. One was right here. No, it was right next to... Yeah, it was here. Look, a monument. Who put a monument here? It looks like this one has the wrong number of scales though. You're right, only 1 scale. I was sure this was the place, but... Don't give up. Let's keep looking. We've searched everywhere, but no sign of a monument with 2 scales. Where on earth could it be? Maybe we should organize what we've found so far. Right, so far we found a monument with 1 scale and a monument with 3 scales on it. The monument with 1 scale was near the bridge, and the one with 3 scales was near the bulletin board. Wait, then could it be that the monument with 2 scales could be between the 2 of them? Alright, let's go look. So yeah, here is a broken monument. There are lots of rocks kicking around here. Do you think it could have been a statue? It wouldn't surprise me, which means it may have some scales carved into it. Oh, Tim, have a look here. 2 scales, no doubt about it then. This is the entrance to the secret path. Hey Tim, you found the secret path. You've got to take me with you. Of course, the entrance is just beyond here. Come on.
A truly great detective will always keep his gear in excellent condition.
Sun and Moon anime. I think I would want to watch it, but I'm currently not. So, but I've heard good things of it. And yeah, probably the local council put a monument there, or maybe aliens. Okay, let's. I don't know. You have to look that up. It's not Deadpool. So, this is the secret path. It looks really convoluted. If we can figure out what the scroll's saying, we'll be able to follow the path without getting lost, right? Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at that scroll for starters. Something's written here. Let's see. If thou wishest to reach the lake, follow the light of the moon and face the 3 challenges. What do you think that means? Follow the light of the moon, huh? If that's not important clue, my name isn't Pikachu. I hope that's in the movie. That's such a dumb rhyme. It has to be in the movie. A yellow circle. This must be a full moon. A half circle in the sky. This must mean a half moon. Huh. Maybe the shape of the moon is some sort of clue. Okay. A black circle. As if there's a hole in the sky. Now what would this mean? Come on. That's common sense. No moon in the sky. In other words, a new moon. Oh, right. The 3 moons. But there's something else that I've been wondering about. Yeah, each picture of the moon has a different color too. Green, pink and blue. These colors must be a clue too. Grass, fairy and water. What does it say down here? Let me see. The night of the full moon is the beginning. Pass through the shadows of darkness, and when thou witnessest the split moon, the lake shall bestow its blessings. What in the world? Sounds like some kind of riddle. So surprised that the... Nah, I'm at a loss of words. I think that's all we are going to glean from just looking at the scroll. We still need more information. There might be clues along the secret path as well. Like those Pokemon statues in front of each path. I bet they're important. Good point. Well then, let's go have a look. Sorry. Let's go have a look at those statues. Yeah, I'll make a note of anything we'll notice about the statues in my case list too. Let me help too. If it's anything about Pokemon, I'm your go-to guy. Which path does the scroll show?
Those statues need to be checked.
Okay, so from the drawing he does, it's Stunfisk, Tropius, and another one that we don't know. Shapes of the moon. The 3 different moons depicted on the scroll: full moon, half moon, new moon. The 3 colors depicted on the scroll: green, pink and blue. If thou wishest to reach the lake, follow the light of the moon and face the 3 challenges. The night of the full moon is the beginning. Pass through the shadow of darkness. And when thou witnessest the split moon, the lake shall bestow its blessings. Okay. What's still new? Oh. This statue is Tropius. Its green leaves are really well made. Yeah, it's almost as if someone just shrank a Tropius and put it here. Oh, it's Phoebus.
Huh? What is that?
This looks really bad.
It's still alive, right?
So it's you again.
What?
Pull yourself together, buddy. This happens to you all the time. You need to be more careful. There, all better.
But it still doesn't look so good.
Nah, Feebas just look like that. It's their natural state.
Is that so?
I suppose it looks healthy enough.
It's dangerous out there with all this fog, so you should really stay put.
It seems to be anxious about something.
You're right. Let's see what it has to say.
Yeah.
I just imagined the voice actor in the booth going Phoebe beep beep, Phoebe beep beep, Phoebe beep beep. Oh god. What are you so riled up about? Fever, fever! What? The leg is in trouble? And you need to get back? But what if you get hurt again? Oh, I know. Phoebus, we're heading to the lake too. Why don't you come with us? Phoebe! About the Pokemon statues. Phoebus, do you know anything about the Pokemon statues around here? Phoebe! It says they look like they were modeled after Pokemon that live on this island, but it doesn't know what they have to do with the scroll. Okay, well, let's have another look. Let's have a look and see what we can find. Are your wounds okay? Phoebe! That's good to hear. What in the world happened anyway? Phoebe, Phoebe! You were swimming in the lake when something suddenly threw you? What in the world is going on? We need to get to the lake quickly and figure out what's happening. About the fog situation. Phoebe, Phoebe! You gotta get to episode 4 where Ash gets Rowlet. It's adorable. Rowlet is always adorable. So... You've been living in the lake for a long time, but you've never seen anything like this before? Okay. I don't believe you, but I will check if you are telling the truth. Even the Pokemon that live here don't know what's causing the fog, huh? So I guess it's not another Pokemon then. Things we found out by looking at the statues. They are not the same size as real Pokemon. Some statues have coloring. Statue of Tropius. A statue depicting Tropius. It's smaller than a real Tropius. It has been colored green. A Pokemon that we found on Secret Path. It is coming with us. It will help protect other Pokemon around the lake. Okay. Do you think this was a Pokemon statue too? It's hard to tell since it's all busted up. But there's some blue coloring left on it. Broken statue. Since the broken pieces are so round, I'm guessing this was a Azumarill. But that's a shot in the dark. What's this brown Pokemon statue? Oh, that's Stunfisk. You'll find a lot of them near water. They'll give you a jolt of electricity if you step on one, so be careful. There may be some around here. Be careful, Pikachu. Just who do you think you're talking to? You should be the one keeping an eye out.
Hey, Tim.
Statue of Stunfisk. It's painted brown. Broken statue. It's impossible to tell what Pokemon this statue, but blue coloring has been seen on it.
Hey, Tim.
We've checked all the statues in this area. Let's try and figure out that riddle on the scroll.
We've checked all 3 statues. Tell me, does the scroll mean anything to you?
So what do we have here? The shapes of the moon. The 3 moons drawn on the scroll. The 3 colors on the scroll. The mysterious writing on the scroll. The statues aren't always the same size as real Pokemon. The statues are the same color as real Pokemon. Yeah? So?
Do you think that's right?
Maybe? Yeah.
Of course! The colors! One of the pictures that's on the scroll has a background the same color as a statue. So let's take the path of the statue that has the same color as on the scroll. According to the scroll, there are 3 trials. The question is, which color do we choose? The scroll should have clues for us. So go ahead and check in your case list.
Follow the light of the moon and face the 3 challenges. The night of the full moon is a beginning. Pass through the shadow of darkness. Okay, so full moon first, then new moon, and then the half moon. So full moon first, new moon, and then half moon. Yeah!
You're right. If we put the moons in the same order as on the scroll, you'll get full moon, new moon, and half moon. And their background colors are green, blue, and then pink. Now we know which path we need to take. We'll start with green. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Which part should we take? Path of the Tropius statue? The path of the broken statue? The path of Stunfisk? No, we go Tropius.
Alright, Tropius is a green one. That means we take the path with Tropius' statue.
Yeah. I'm so good. Oh, look at Phoebus. Jumping. Boing. The font used for the word good looks eerily similar to the font used in a review game played in school in the United States, and that threw me off for a loop. Okay. Best video game player 2K19, yeah! So let's go here.
Sure this is the right way?
I think so.
I'm not worried. I'll solve the puzzles and breeze through this maze.
Pikachu, look underneath you!
Huh? What?
Pikachu, Pikachu, get out of there!
Here we go. Phew. That was a close one. Thanks for that, Tim.
Can Stunfisk learn Magnitude or Earthquake? That would have been bad. Stunfisk used Magnitude. It's super effective. So Stunfisk were too slow with their little shocks. Freaking Stunfisks. Another fork in the road, Tim. Let's check out the scroll and see what the second color is. Which is the second part. I want to apologize for the Stunfisks. Ah, what's with the electricity? Is it smiling? Man, that's kinda creepy. No, Pikachu is not weak to electricity, but this Pikachu is a bit bad with electricity. So it's only this Pikachu that's weird. Normally Pikachu are resistant to electricity. They say that Pokemon keep fleeing from the lake almost every day now. I bet that makes it hard for Stunfisk to live in peace too. Hey, do you think you could teach me how to produce electric shocks? Stunfisk. Don't scoff at me! How rude! The fog isn't very filling. Well, yeah, it's not like it's cotton candy or anything. Man, talk about a close one. I don't know what their deal is. I'm pretty sure they got angry because you stepped on them, Pikachu. Stunfisk. Alright. I'll be more careful. So now we have Timber. A statue of Timber. The color's all gone. We need to figure out what the statue's original color was. Or color originally was. This is the statue of Ducklet. The statue's color has all peeled off, but we've seen this Pokemon before. The color is completely gone, but this is a statue of Wingull. If only we had wings like them, we could fly to the lake.
Hey, Tim!
Yeah, let me read my notes.
Hey, Tim!
Other statues seem to have lost their coloring.
Tim!
Yeah, what do you want? We've checked all the statues around here. Let's try and solve that really on the scroll. Let me check my case notes. Stunfisk. Since it's brown, it often hides in mud. If you touch it by accident, it can give you an electric shock, so beware. Cannot believe they put art restoration in a video game. The absolute madman. The problem is this secret path is secret, so nobody comes here. But still, I still think they should repaint these statues, and maybe that's the conclusion of this chapter. Okay, it's just these things. Okay, the second.
Looks like the second color is blue, but the statues have lost their color. Which means we'll solve it once we know the color of the original Pokemon.
Blue, white, brown.
Do you think that's right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now we know the original color. What do you think? Which of these paths should we take?
Okay, this is a bit easier than the last one,
Try the path with Ducklet statue.
I think. I mean, not the last one in this, but the last chapter.
Yeah.
All right, we figured out the second path too. Come on, let's get going. Yeah, I don't need your help. I mean, you would paint them to protect them against more corrosion. So, and only repaint them if you do the faces like the Jesus restoration. I think the Jesus restoration thing has turned out for that particular church really well, because it became an attraction. And they did way more, they got way more money after it was restored than before. So it's more famous now than it was before, which is strange. Hey, hello Vin. Good to have you back. There are 3 different paths again. There are 3 colors on the scrolls, so this must be the last riddle. Just a bit more to go, Tim. But the statues are still art. Someone made them, and it would be sad to lose them. I mean, it's someone put in the work, and it has a history, so I don't think they should be just destroyed by neglect. Pikachu did the murder. Yeah, the murder. Moment. Nobody died. Which is the third part. Oh, look at these cute things. Oh,
Shallow.
they are so small. Look how small. I always thought they would be way bigger. Hey, look, Pikachu, a Shellos. Lost. Well, you certainly seem carefree. About Shellos' shape. Shellos are so tiny and cute. They make me happy just looking at them. Squanch's extended family. Huh? So back in the day you guys look different from the way you look now? Really? I wonder what they looked like. Okay. Huh? It's happy? No, the opposite. Some of its friends were injured because of the whole incident, and it's mad about that. Its face is always smiling, so it's hard to tell if it's angry or not. Aww. It's the opposite of resting bitch face.
Shallow.
Yeah. I think they can. They could move the statues, but they could also just make this path a bit more accessible. I mean, maybe it comes up because we are suspecting the developer girl. Yeah. We're investigating this area. Do you think you could tell us what you know? By the way, are those things on your back hard or soft? Good question. I was wondering about that myself. Oh, it's alright for us to touch them? I wonder what they feel like. No, tell us! It's worried that it might get caught up in this incident since this area is so close to the lake. We need to solve this case quickly so that the Pokemon here can leave peacefully. Okay. Torterra. Nee, Grottle. Sorry. How long have you been living near the lake, Grottle? Before people came here? Wow. You definitely have a long lifespan. I mean, the statue on the start of the pass hasn't been repaired, and that's something people see every day. So it can be assumed that whoever is in charge of maintaining local artwork doesn't have the money or doesn't care. Yeah, I think that's the girl, the woman, the blonde one. I think she really doesn't care about the history of this place. I think that's the conflict here. Hey, Pikachu already says it. Huh? It's saying this area has changed a lot since humans started developing it. Even the water quality has changed since the old days, apparently. Huh. What? You could not notice all this commotion about the lake? I'm glad things have been peaceful for Grottle, but it sure seems to live in its own world. Huh. Okay, so now we know the water quality is bad. Or it's worse than it was a long time ago. It has a beautiful light blue body. It moves at its own pace and doesn't seem very interested in the case. With a yellow shell. Okay, yellow shell. Light blue body. And we have here a tiny Grottle. I wonder if this statue used to have the same coloring as a Pokemon. Statue of Grottle. Statue of Azumarill. All of its paint has fallen off though. Oh, that looks creepy without a face. It's just an egg with ears. All these Pokemon statues must have been made a long time ago. Feebas. It says it can smell the lake. We can't be far. You know, Feebas and Milo are pretty similar. What are you talking about? Milo is way more dependable. Feeba! Just how they both love the lake so much, and how they are both really dedicated to protecting the people and Pokemon they like. They seem similar, that's all. Feeba, Feeba! Huh? Well, seems like Feebas trust Milo too. Yeah, because it's just an egg. Just an egg with arms and legs and bunny ears. That's a statue of Shellos. Seems like several of them live in this area too. You're right. The statue is quite a bit bigger than the real thing. Statue of Shellos. Hey Tim, there's something about shallows I noticed. Huh? What's up? Take a close look at the statue of shallows and compare it to the real thing. Oh, the shape of the horns is different. Why would their shapes be different? Shallows may have some characteristics that we know about. That we don't know about. We should ask Milo. Okay, this main character doesn't know that female shallows are pink and have different horns. So now he has to learn that. We're almost at the lake. Only a bit more about shallows. Shallows is an interesting Pokemon. Its shape and color depending on where it lives. Or the water quality of the area. Oh, it's not the gender. Whoops. Huh? I bet it would be interesting to compare the difference. I wonder what they look like. Well, right now, I think they found two different ones, blue and pink. It's not a gender thing. Sorry. I'm not a shallows expert. A Pokemon that has come with us.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah, I know. We checked all the statues in the area. Let's see if we can solve the riddle of the scroll. It was told its experience can change depending on the water quality of the area it lives in. Statues were long made to bacteria, also the result of its color. Okay. The blue and the pink one. Okay. Coloring has been completed off. And it's bigger than the real thing, its coloring has come off, it looks different from the shallows from the secret path. So now let's finish this.
How could the last color be pink? Do you see a pink Pokemon?
Yes.
We really need to figure this out.
Which is the pink Pokemon? Shallows.
Oh? So why do you think it's a pink Pokemon?
It's a pink Pokemon because he says it's because of water quality and he says the water quality has changed. Yeah!
I get it now. Shallows' color changes depending on the water quality, right? When this statue was made, the water quality here must have been different. That's why it was a pink Shallows. Now
Yeah,
we know the
exactly
course.
right.
Which path do you think we should take?
Edison.
Perfect. Now we can go straight to the lake.
Alright. And let's get to the bottom of this.
I can't see anything through all of this fog.
It makes it a little difficult to investigate. Whoa!
Poliwag, are you okay?
That's good. Doesn't look like they're injured at all.
Good for them, but what about me?
Sorry, Pikachu. But where did they come flying from?
I don't know. From somewhere over there.
Hey, Tim! Look at that! Masquerain!
Hold on. Are Masquerain causing the fog?
It sure seems like it, but why?
Hey! Masquerain! What's going on here? You gotta stop the fog! What do you mean, no? Is something out there? Seems like you're worried about outsiders. What should we do?
Biba! Biba! Oh, Bibi! Bibi! Beep! Biba!
Miaska! 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 Miaska!
Wow. Look at that.
Thanks for helping, Phoebus.
Alright, the fog's cleared up. But why was the Masquerade causing the fog in the first place? It seems like they were trying to keep their friends hidden from the scary Pokemon that started living in this lake. A scary Pokemon? Is that the cause of all the wounded Pokemon? I imagine so. Let's figure out what it actually is. Oh. Broken bottle. What's that? It's a part of a sign, I guess. This is a scratch mark, and this is a fishing pole. Okay. Look at that! What a gash! It's as if something took a chunk out using huge claws. Mas! What? This gash was also caused by the scary thing? Whatever it is, we're done for if we get attacked. No kidding. We'd better be careful while we investigate. Huh. So it's something living in the lake that has huge claws. That must have been a rough landing. What happened? Polly. About the scary Pokemon. Polly. What's wrong? They seem agitated. It seems like they're scared of the lake. Is the cause of all this hiding in the lake? I'm glad you're not hurt. I guess it's thanks to Pikachu. Hey, I'm not an airbag, you know. Whoa! Hey, don't get so close, you're slimy! Do you think you could tell us about whatever attacked you? Huh? What's wrong? You seem reluctant. What? It looked like the guy next to me? It looked like me? I wonder what they mean by that. What? Huh. What was that sound? Look over there, there's something splashing in the water. Let's see what it is. What in the world is that? Is there something in the lake? I can see too well from here. Feep, feep. You'll go check it out? It's dangerous. He's right. I appreciate the thought, but we should really wait and see. Poliwag have bad eyesight. They're basically stains of color. Okay. Hey, Phoebus! Groudon! Oh, okay. So it's just the color. Phoebus, are you okay? Hey, are you right? Feeber. Doesn't look like it has any serious wounds. No need to be so reckless though. Still, now we know who the scary Pokemon is thanks to Phoebus. That's true. Thanks. Feeber. So, Waltz was innocent after all, but still. What's wrong? I just wonder why a Groudon is in the lake. I'd never seen a Groudon in this area before. Before the fog came in. A Groudon is causing trouble. When it's not even native to this island. What does it all mean? This is worth looking into.
make sure to keep an eye out for clues. Did you get testimony from the Pokemon?
Crawdaunt. It was attacking the Pokemon of the lake, short-tempered, and won't let us talk to it. A Pokemon that's not originally from this island. Whoa! I wonder what this wood fragment is. It looks like it has a corner, so it probably was a box or something. Why would a wooden box fragment be at the lake? And look, there's a large gash on it on the inside. You're right. It's as if something was clawing at the inside. Oh, okay. So it was dropped here. Hey Pikachu, do you think this wooden chunk is? Let's see. Well, the wood has white paint on it. It could be a useful clue to have. So let's hang on to it for now. Piece of wood. There's an empty bottle here. It could be a clue. We should pick it up, just in case. Oh, a fishing rod. But it's broken. It's useless like this. A piece of wood found in the lake. It has some white paint on the corner. Oh, okay, so the paint is the destination of the crate. So we can check with the chief guy to check who this belonged to, and I guess since it is a part of a circle, it belongs to whoever is the circle guy, the circle house. An old beat up fishing rod, a box fragment. There are large marks on the inside that look like they were made with big claws. And a broken bottle. A bottle broken in half. Okay. So, mask rain. A red body, big claws. They say that's the Pokemon that's been chasing their friends. It seems like Crawdaunt is short-tempered to begin with, even when the Masquerain tried to scare it off with their eye-like antennae. It just tried to attack them. So all they could was create this thick fog and try to hide their friends, huh? Crawdaunt is very short-tempered. When Masquerain tried to scare it away, instead of being intimidated, it attacked them. No kidding, I was surprised too. Thick frog. Thick fog? Thick frog. It seems like it's very wary of us. I don't think we'll be able to speak to it. It definitely seems to have a temper. There's no way we can get close to it if it keeps swinging its claws around like that. I guess we'll just have to stay away from Crawdaunt while we investigate.
Huh?
So, the one attacking the Pokemon was Crawdaunt. Milo, do you know much about Crawdaunt? Not really. I've only read about it in books. Apparently, they can live just about anywhere. Okay. Interesting. Do you think the Crawdaunt thinks the lake is its territory? If that's the case, we're in trouble. They are very protective of their homes. Getting it to move won't be easy at all. Things just keep getting better, don't they? Crawdon can apparently adapt and live in any kind of area. Crawdon is extremely territorial.
There are times when cautious effort is needed the most, you know? My body's getting stiff. Therefore, I do aerobics. It helps me relax and clears my head.
It's claw mark of Crawdon. No way I'm getting anywhere near it after seeing this. Okay. Hey, where are you going? We need to find out why Crawdon suddenly appeared here. Okay.
Pokemon were getting hurt because Crawdon attacked them. Now, why would Crawdon do something like that?
It seems like it thinks the lake is its territory.
I get it. Crawdon is chasing away anyone who dares to get close to the lake. Obviously, it's being territorial. For some reason, this Crawdon thinks the lake is its turf. But it's not a Pokemon that's normally seen around here. So the question is, how did it get to the lake? Are there any clues we can look at?
Yes. This box. And... oh, okay. Why did it come here? Huh. I don't think this is right. Oh, it is.
You know what? The claw marks on the inside of the box are just like the marks
Oh,
on
okay.
the trees. Which tells me that someone put Crawdon into that box and then brought it to the lake.
I thought that was obvious. So Crawdon was the one who was wounding all these Pokemon. Yeah, this should prove that Wards is innocent. Thanks, Tim.
Someone brought a Crawdon here, and I think that's what's been hurting the other Pokemon. We've proven that Walls isn't responsible.
Wards was not causing the injuries of the Pokemon. Let's head back to Ward's place and let's let Brad know about what we found. Yeah, I guess we will check this sequence, this stuff out, this next scene, and then we will end the stream, because I guess there will be a part 2 where we have to find out who did this. I'm guessing. So yeah, let's watch this next scene. Brad, Waltz isn't the culprit behind the fog situation. Huh? Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions? What do you mean by that? It could have been Waltz who captured Crawdon in that box and brought it to the lake. Why do you always think that way? Waltz is a Pokemon researcher. Even if he's been disgraced, I bet he could get a hold of a Crawdon very easily. But that's... If you insist that Waltz isn't the one who brought Crawdon to the lake, then show me proof. Okay, I promise I'll find evidence that proves Waltz's innocence. In that case, I search for undeniable evidence that proves he's the culprit. Let's see whose theory is correct, Tim. Unless we can find the culprit who brought Crawdon to the lake. Brad is not going to change his mind. I agree, but who could have done such a thing and why? Hey Tim, I stay by Waltz. He's not showing it, but this has got to be hard on him. I understand. Leave the rest to us. Alright, back to the investigation.
In order to prove Wall's innocence, we really need to figure out who brought Crawdon here. It smells like a potion. Yeah, and it kind of makes my nose burn a little.
Okay, so I guess we'll prove Walt's innocence next Sunday. Because my voice is getting a little strange doing all these voices and talking for so long. But yeah, it seems this was one of my most my most popular streams. There were very many people here. It was very active. Thank you so much for that. It's so much more fun with people around. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I'm glad it was fun for you too. So so yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have a very nice rest of the weekend and a very pleasant start into the next week. And I see you next time. Bye.